Hi everyone, Deb here. I'm here with hashtag Altered Index 2024. This is an open challenge collab kind of thing hosted by Nonstop Paper Crafts. I will link both her channel and the hashtag down below. Please go check everyone else out, including our host Nonstop Paper Crafts. So this week, Tuesday, she pulled them, but she pulled them later in the day. And so I didn't have a chance to do the project until today because I had errands I was running yesterday. Anyway, this is week 16 and the color is brown and the item is doodles, which there's not going to be a ton of doodling on this because A, I don't doodle, and yeah, I'll just leave it at that. And the word is happiness. So here's what I'm doing. I haven't finished it yet. I haven't done the doodling. The happiness and is came out of two stamp sets. Here's the happiness, and the is out of this. They are both I don't know. Sorry, it's this one. I was like, where's the eye? It's right there. So I've had these for a while, and look how yellow they are. I don't know if they intentionally have them do that because it's honeybee stamps to make them look like honey, but they're the only ones that I have that turn so yellow. And I haven't used every single word in here, obviously. So that's what I was doing. And I immediately, when I heard brown, thought of these scraps I'm trying to use, right? From the, I think it was called Love You a Latte. And so I used this mug. I was going to use one of these, but they already had the swirlies, and that's what I'm going to doodle. So you see this one is separated, so I'm going to try and kind of mirror that on this card. And I also used the coffee beans here. And then and that's from Fiskars. I forget what it's called. Latte Love. And then not too long ago, a couple months, I bought from KS Craft off Amazon these coffee sentiment things, and one of them says coffee and crafts. So I'm doing happiness is coffee and crafts. And yes, I have my coffee. I always bring it up here in a lidded item because, you know, papers or other things can go flying. Oh, look, I have another mug if I want to use it. That fell out of the scraps. So I haven't glued anything down yet, so let's take this apart. And I might have to pause and get, you know what? No, I'll just use this marker I have here. I was going to say I might have to pause and get, this is the biggest scrap I had out of that collection. I need to move things up. I put this grid paper down, and you know what company that's from. I covered it up though. Anyway, this is my index card. It's a 4 by 6 inch approximately, and this actually was cut to 4 by 6 inch. So I must have been thinking about this at some other point, or I just got lucky. I don't know. But it has brown, a lot of brown, right? And then I thought I'd put this coffee mug kind of piece. I'm going to just glue over here. I'm sure I have brown lace or trim, but you know what? I'm not going to use it this time. Oops, I got to be careful. It's not a non-stick mat like I'm used to using. Before I cut that off, let's put this one down too. Just put a little strip of wet glue and the coffee beans here. I think they're the only two that are going to hang off the card, so let me get my paper scissors. Oh, now that's funny. It wasn't exactly 4 by 6. All right, you know what? I'm going to use my paper trimmer. I'll use my little trimmer. Hopefully this will fit in there. Yes, I think. I'm not too sure. Yeah, just. Okay, that'll be easier for me because I'm going to have to cut a little bit off the other edge too. Apparently it was slightly bigger than 4 by 6. There we go. My big trimmer doesn't cut little edges off smoothly as good as this one does. I think I have to do a little bit more on this end, just ever so slightly. I don't know if that was ever so slightly enough. There we go. And I'll probably keep this piece, but I'll throw these other little slivers out because I still have scraps. And let's see. Oh, no, I didn't do that right. Something didn't work right. Okay. Or the paper slid. I'm not sure which. I'm going to have to clean my trimmer. Now this one is just a sliver all the way down. So this might be slightly off from 4x6. I don't know. Okay, now I apologize if I was off camera at all. Now we're going to put this down here. I'm just using wet glue. You can use any kind of adhesive that you would like. This looks like it had been scored at some point, but you know what? Scraps. And it's really only for me at this point. I can't remember if I had that, oh gosh. My fingers are sticky now and everything's going to stick to them. I can't remember if I had that on top of this a little bit or not. This was next. Let's just see. I think I had, oh, I turned this. That's what I did. I changed it to turn that way and this way. And have it come down a little bit. So sort of just a little collage. So I did that one. Let's do this one. I want these to be even at the top because I'm going to put, well, I guess it doesn't matter, but I think it'll look better if these are kind of even at the top. And these were already these sizes. I didn't cut them. I stamped the sentiments, the coffee mug, and the coffee beans in Early Espresso by Stampin' Up. I'm going to overlap that one just a little bit because I want a little edge around the bottom here. All right, now let's put our coffee mug down here. I'm going to leave room for to draw the curly cues. We're going to have to put this up here next so I know how much room I have or don't have. I think this will have to go over like this maybe. And I'm going to do the banner thing with this punch because I could do it by hand, but yeah, I have the punch. Oops. But that landed on the floor somewhere. I had this edged, so now we'll do this. I'm going to bump that up. This, I'm going to get my art glitter glue. I cut it out twice because the die, you could take the die apart, but I didn't want to. So I cut it out in Early Espresso by Stampin' Up and some pink scrap that I had here that was from a Michael's Hot Buy. I can't remember if it was Recollections or it's one of the paper pads I'm trying to use up, and this was a scrap in it. That pink, it's not exactly the pink I was going for, but I don't really have exactly that pink. Anyway, I'm going to leave this out because I might use it, and we might end up with this over here too. All right, so let's get the art glitter glue and glue our coffee mug, travel mug down. I used to, when I was working, and when I had a long drive to work, I used to stop at a local convenience store called Wawa. Just about, oops, all right, let's do this. Let's put the frame down first. And anyway, I would get a French vanilla latte they have a machine, it's not like Starbucks where they whip it up for you. When I worked in Philadelphia and took the train, I did often stop at Starbucks because it was right on the corner on my walk from the train station to my office building I had to go to. That was a different company, and that company since moved. I don't honestly even know if they're still there. I'm going to move that up a little bit so that edge is right at that seam, so the seam doesn't show as much. And then, since I already started to glue the ampersand, I might have to put a little more glue on there. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. According to my calendar, it is Administrative Professionals Day in the USA, so happy administrative professionals to any of you who are. I started out that way, and yeah, long story. I won't tell you my whole career history, but I did start out as an administrative assistant back in my day. I took business classes in high school for typing on typewriters, can you believe it? And stenography, shorthand. And yes, I used to be very good at it and won awards for my speed and accuracy. So I did a work program in my senior year of high school, and the president liked my work so much but couldn't afford another full-time person that he got me a job at the company I ended up working for 26 years. But my career changed in that company. All right, this I'm going to bump up on some little mini dimensionals, I think, up here. So there's a little bit of my history. Now, the 26 years, I had 2 maternity leaves in there, and I actually left twice and went back like a year or so after that. But altogether, working there was 26 years. So, yeah, that's a long time, right? And I learned the second time around that it was not a good idea probably to be at a company that long because it's hard to get a follow-on job somewhere else. I got very lucky and found one up here in Philadelphia. That's when I started working in Philadelphia. Okay, so that's what our car is going to be like. I could put a little brown trim here maybe, but let's try and I don't know if this is going to write well or not. You know what? Maybe I can use the brush end. I'm not sure. Let me see if I have a different brown marker. I have this other set. I have these that there is sort of a, is that brown enough or is that? These were I found in this, it says perfect for rubber stamps, so maybe it'll work. It might not be as dark a brown though. These are called Marby. All right, we'll use that. Why not? So I think we just want it to go like that. And then what I thought I'd do, let me get a ruler, maybe a metal ruler, is sort of fake stitching. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not much of a doodler. So yeah, let's just do that. Thick stitches, because these markers are thick. I could just use a pen, I guess. Uneven stitches, too. Oh, gosh. Okay. It really doesn't show up. It'll show up better over here. Anyway, I hope you're having a great Wednesday, hump day. The days really all blur together for me. Let's go down this side. I'm down too far, aren't I? Sorry, I'm trying. Oops, I colored the brush tip here is kind of poofy. Poofy, is that a word? Poofy, puffy. It's not a firm point, is what I'm trying to say. Oops, I just wrote on me. Yeah, that's par for the course. Clearly don't have that paper on straight because the pattern is not straight. Oh well. Okay. And maybe I can just doodle a little heart or something in pink. Yeah, somewhere. Maybe here. All right. Pink. I don't know if that's considered doodling or not, but that's about the extent of what I'm going to be able to do. Totally different pink, right? I did not get the drawing gene from my from my family heritage. My mother, my brother got the drawing, and my mother was painting mostly. I guess she could draw a little bit too. I didn't get that gene. I got the craftiness and stuff like that gene, but I didn't get the drawing ability or really the painting either, except backgrounds. Okay, so that is it. These were from AC Moore. It's long out of business now. Yeah, that's it, everyone. So I'll just write on the back of this and put it in the book. This is hashtag nope, well, it's an ampersand, non-stop. I'm operating on about an hour of sleep. I don't know why, I just could not get to sleep. And it's all hashtag altered index 2024 week 16 prompts. Color brown. Thing. Doodles. And word. Happiness. And the date, week 16 was April 23, 2024, but made on April 24th, 2024 by Deb Hauk. Alrighty. Oh, we didn't put our other little mug on. Let's do that. How shall I do that? Like right like that? Like that? Like that? I think I just like it down here. And I guess we could, oh, you know, we could put some bling on too. Maybe we should do that. That was already cut out, so I might as well use it. I think it was just cut out of this paper. So, yeah, that's our doodling. Heart, steam, and faux stitching. And I have these Altenude dots. Maybe this color Oh, look, there's some hearts too. Let's put a little heart up there. Actually, that one there, I think. And so if I did that one, I should do that one on this. But I like this color better with it. So let's just put a couple small ones over on these dots. And then maybe a bigger one. I wish I had some coffee bean embellishments. I have some coffee bean beads, but yeah, no. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I won't hold you up anymore. Oh, my mat really looks crooked now. Amazing what'll happen when the camera gets bumped. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, a great rest of your week, and I'll be back later today with my card a day series for day 6 on Wednesday. So come see that. I did not get it done yesterday because of all the errands and stuff. So I'm a little behind, but I'm getting there. Take care. See you soon.